An excellent matchup at the center position tonight, Brent. Do centers take it as personal challenges when they are in that marquee matchup with the name as big as theirs?
I think they do, Kevin, but with the way the game is played nowadays, I think it gets a little frustrating for centers because we often don't see teams just pounding it down into the block or finding guys in the post. So the way that they have to impact the game isn't the way that we're used to in the 70s and 80s with huge scoring outputs. It's more about offensive rebounding, great screen setting, and shot blocking.
They're so hard to officiate, too. Sometimes they don't know what they can and cannot do from night to night.
And the fact that the game is so spread out, all of a sudden when centers are in the middle of all that action and it looks physical, maybe more fouls get called because we're just not used to seeing that much banging going on in the middle.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Ingram and Randall, the young forward tandem. Young is out there with Prez, and it's Zubats in at the 5. Prez kicks to Ingram for the 3, and he's good on the 3 ball. Ingram's got the first 3 points of the night up on the board for the Lakers. McCollum with the ball. Against Golden State, he was really on his game. From the arc, buries it from 3-point range. McCollum's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. About a minute played so far here in the first. Now here's Prez, defended by Harkless. Pass to Zubats. He feeds it to Young. 6 on the shot clock. Shot left block, and it's Randall getting it to go. Randall's got his first points in this one.
So elusive on the offensive end. Very difficult for any defense to match up against.
It's McCollum on the wing. Screen by Nurkic. McCollum kicks to Nurkic and finished off by Nurkic.
Great to get Nurkic involved in the pick and roll, and he can be deadly as a roll man.
And when you think of the Blazers' history, Brent, this is a team with a somewhat star-crossed history when it comes to injuries.
Yeah, I remember in the early part of the 2000s, Kevin, how the Portland Trail Blazers were the most feared team. They were championship aspirations at that time. But it's been 10 years now, and maybe some of that bad luck that's always surrounded Portland has worn off.
You know what? He wasn't going to wait around for any help on that break.
No reason to wait. That was all his from the get-go.
It's McCollum with the drive. Passes it to Harkless. And that misses. That would have put him up. Lakers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Ingram wide open. His 3-pointers off the mark. Portland trailing here. And here's McCollum for 3. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. And it's 6 points for C.J. McCollum. Now here's Prez. D right on him. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It goes on C.J. McCollum.
One thing that makes Prez so special is that confidence. He thinks that he's the best player in the game. Point blank.
An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Vasili's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Davis comes in for Vonleh. Turner's checked in for Maurice Harkless. And Crabbe subbed in for McCollum. Nancy's checked in for the Lakers. And Turner kicks to Crabbe. That 3 off the mark.
Guys, I cannot believe he missed that one. And I bet he can't either.
Nance cans the 12-footer.
Put that pass right on target. Way to get your teammates involved.
Trailblazers trail by 3. To the right side. Here's Crabbe. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Well, 6'6", height-wise, 7 foot on the wingspan. Crabbe can get off shots inside that most guards simply can't.
Prez, no good. The Trailblazers have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That's foul number 2.
And I love that Portland had the wherewithal to think about Ed Davis in this position. A great pick-and-roll finisher with Damian Lillard. This combination works well.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Bean in at shooting guard. Ingram is out there with Thomas Robinson. And it's Young. And it's Zubats in at center. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Prez in their last game against the Grizzlies made a big difference. He finished with 42 points and did his thing on the defensive end with a number of steals. His numbers were off the charts. He was unguardable, and he knew it. He took advantage of it. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thank you. He played at a level that very few players are capable of playing.
And, you know, I'll be interested to see how much he's got left in the tank. I mean, that performance had to take a lot out of him.
Yeah, that's got to be a consideration. He was extremely worn down because of that load that he carried, but he's elite. I don't expect that from him. We'll see what he's got tonight.
Brett, you look at Davis's offensive game, a relentless offensive rebound. They talk about garbage buckets. He gets about everything right around the rim that he can find.
Well, one man's trash is Ed Davis's treasure. He's just got a great knack of being around the rim, and he uses those incredibly long arms to surprise defenders by grabbing rebounds. He's also a lefty, and he can finish over the top.
Screen by Nurkic. Three-pointer, Lillard. The shot, no good. Good defensive work there by Young. Here's Prez. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Prez has got 7 points for the quarter.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
Now here's Lillard. Another guy who really kicked it up a notch in that game against the Warriors. And here's McCollum for three. Not that time. It's off. He's 3 for 7.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
What do you think of the growth of the three-point shot as a weapon, Brent? Some have suggested that during the All-Star weekend, the three-point shootout should be the final event instead of the dunk contest. What do you think?
Well, I got a great idea. I really think they should expand the three-point shootout into 16 guys playing, and then you hand out a little bracket so all the fans can participate and fill it out.
That's a great idea.
So you go from 16 to 8 and then 8 to 4, then have the dunk contest, and then come back and let those 4 shoot it out. So you could kind of split it up a little bit and make the three-point shootout the last thing that you see. I'm on board with it.
Sounds good. Trailblazers trail by 9. Lillard dishes to Vonleh. Back to Lillard. The shot, no good. And it's the Lakers the other way. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
And how about the game plan that was constructed for that one? I mean, it was apparent how powerless the D was to stop it.
Yeah, offensively, they got...
Nice job, Orange Juice. Hustle up, take a seat. I like what I see out there, fellas. We're playing like we want it more than them. Just keep squeezing them.
Using too much, not just letting the opportunities come within the flow of your offense.
An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Festus Ezeli, he's jacked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Davis comes.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
Well, it fires up your teammates and the fans when you make plays like that out in the open court and explosive.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay.
Yeah, it's one of those quarters where you're just incredibly frustrated that you did not impact it the way you wanted to. So nothing going right now.
Trailblazers trail by 13. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, people forget Festus Ezeli was also a first-round pick of the Warriors a few years ago. But he was an academic prodigy growing up. He skipped kindergarten and the 5th and 6th grades. He had plans of becoming a doctor. But when he started playing basketball, he found himself behind the curve. He said, here I am as a 15-year-old kid, and I can't shoot a layup. But guys, he's brought that same work ethic from the classroom to the hardwood. He's improved year after year.
He is a presence, DA. Thanks. Now here's Cram, defended by Young. Lets it go. Hits the front of the rim and out. Lakers leading by 11. Now Prez. He's got 13. The foul called on Festus Ezeli. That's foul number 2 for him. Mozgov, he's checked in for Julius Randle. There's 45 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Young in the corner. 6 to shoot. Prez with the ball. He's against Turner. Prez, no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And here is Crabbe. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. There's the 3. He can't hit that time.
Oh, that's a tough three-point try when you've got the defense right there.
Yeah, awesome job right there of closing out on the shooter to contest. May have made him adjust that just a...
And the first half is now in the books. Lakers lead by 14. From Portland, we're back in a moment.
All right, gentlemen, hustle up. That was a great first half. Hey, this is what happens when we play our brand of basketball.
High above downtown Portland, you get the great idea of the beauty of the city, folks. Welcome back, everyone, to the Pacific Northwest. And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen. We're seeing a tremendous game from Prez.
And really, all of a sudden, he's becoming their best distributor, doing a great job of orchestrating their offense.
Yeah, the court vision tonight has been a bit of a revelation. Not a natural assist guy or playmaker, but tonight he's racking up a ton.
Lillard and McCollum, the explosive backcourt pair. Vonleh's out there with Mo Harkless. And it's Nurkic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's who Terry Stotts starts the second half.
And you see Nurkic out there, as skilled as he is, still the thing that baffles you is his size. A legit 7-footer. He weighs 280, depending on what he had for dinner. But he's got great skill, and they're still exploring it in Denver.
And thinking about Nurkic and his size, Brent, he definitely doesn't fit the spot-up Euro big man profile we've seen.
No, he's one of those guys who enjoys the contact, and anytime he can get it, he'll be in there. Can spot up with the jump shot if he needs that. He likes to throw his weight around on the inside, and he does. He makes the most of his size.
Lakers leading by 15. Here's Prez, 13 points in the game. Randle passes to Prez. The 11-footer. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Prez has got 15 points.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
There's a screen. Now here's McCollum. He's tightly guarded. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And Brent, one thing you have to like about Jusuf Nurkic is that he plays with some edge to his game. I remember a moment where he scored on a defender, felt they tried to flop, and then handed the ball to them as they laid on the ground.
I love the confidence that he shows. He's a space eater, and he clogs up the lane, and then sometimes he just shows you he's got deft touch and soft hands, so some untapped potential as he gets better.
And Harkless with the basket on the assist by Lillard. Lillard's got 3 assists tonight. Here's Zubac, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
And just amazing awareness there. Prez whipping the ball all over quickly to the uncovered man.
Bring it in. Take a seat. Listen up. We have these guys back on their heels. And now they're playing like they're desperate. Remember, you're my Pippen and you're my Jordan. Finish this game like they were.
Thanks a lot.
And you're a good one.
I love to play, and now I got boys to do the same thing, so it's one big happy city.
And plus, it's kind of like brushing up on the league, too, because there's so many stories and the way players play. A lot of things kind of develop in your mind, I'm sure, as you watch and play.
If I can be serious for a moment, Kevin, my dad was a...
Wow. Good. Oh, my. He's rising up and bringing the wood on that one. Could be just...
Oh. Hard not to be in awe of Prez. Just an absolutely insane dunker who loves skying up for those jams.
Trailblazers trail by 15, and the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. The Trailblazers have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game.
Well, Coach Terry Stotts was on the staff back in 2011 when the Dallas Mavericks won the NBA title. Before that, head coaching stints both in Atlanta and Milwaukee, just getting better and better, and you can see the way his teams respond to his coaching ability.
Screen by Nurkic. McCollum kicks to Nurkic. And again, it's Portland converted.
They found the touch from the field here in the second half. It was a struggle in that first.
And Terry Stotts, a Coach of the Year candidate for the last few seasons, the head man up in Portland. You see a lot of coaching turnover in the league, but he's built some equity in Portland with the Blazers.
Well, not only did he have success with a team that a lot of people thought was going to be together for a long time, a radical shift in their player personnel you would think would take a coach out of their situation. It didn't. It actually reinforced how good a coach Terry Stotts is, and it'll be interesting to see how far he can push these guys with Lillard and McCollum in that backcourt.
Los Angeles leading by 10. There's the dish to Clarkson. Now here's Prez, defended by Harkless. Here's Young. It's tipped. Nurkic with the steal. It's stolen by Prez. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
And terrific passing by Prez. So skilled at moving the ball around the floor.
LA has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. And on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. Ingram and Randall, the young forward tandem. Prez out there with Young. And it's Zubats in at the 5, patrolling the paint. And slam dunk by Ingram.
And that's such solid, fundamental basketball on display right there, guys.
You talk about it all the time, Greg. Yeah, great use of the pick to set up the dunk.
Well, that's a play that only works by practicing over and over and having a great rhythm with your teammate. You could see the timing there.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Turner.
I mean, there's not a lot of reasons for a turnover, but there's certainly not one there. Just a lapse of judgment.
Yusuf Nurkic. He's checked in for Evan Turner. Here's Prez. Drops in the layup for 2. Prez has got 21.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Trailblazers trail by 16. Lillard left side. Out left to the wing. Crab kicks to Lillard. Good on the three-point shot.
This is one of his specialties. Look out when he gets it going from behind the arc. Left alone there for a second. That's just enough for Lillard.
Out of bounds. Portland takes possession. Portland's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Crab with the ball. Screen by Nurkic. Lillard with it, and Young picks him up defensively. That's tipped.
You gotta respect the D. Prez just spiking the shot back thanks to that amazing reach.
Here's Harkless. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
Lakers ball.
Here's Young. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Prez, no good.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
McCollum's checked in for Portland. Los Angeles leading by 13, and it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here.
Well, somehow they kept possession of the ball after that poor pass. They should be very thankful that wasn't a turnover.
Here's Prez, picked by Randall. Prez dishes to Young. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Prez. That's short off the rim. The Trailblazers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. McCollum, no good.
And, you know, coaches just love players who they can count on to give that effort defensively.
Yeah, he sat in that mid-range area, which can be a no-man's land defensively, but he quickly moved over to contest.
Bean, count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Yes.
Prez has got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, so polished down low. Prez going to town against the weaker interior defense.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Over in the corner, Harkless trying his luck deep. It's hauled in by Zubats. Los Angeles leading by 15. Here's Prez. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. Prez has got 12 points here in the second half.
And really, I like the fact that even with the big lead, they never coasted.
And that's part of good coaching. The last thing you want.
I love the energy, fellas. I really do. But now we got to keep it up and stay focused. Just keep squeezing that orange juice, gentlemen.
Especially in the playoffs, Brent.
Well, effective half-court offense begins and ends with great ball movement and player movement. So if you're exploring the early part of the possession and something breaks down, continuity into your half-court offense can lead to a great tempo for possessions throughout the course of a game.
Well said. Larry Nance has checked in for the Lakers. Kicks to McCollum, the 17-footer. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
McCollum right now relentless on the offensive end. It doesn't matter how much he's scoring. He'll take a little more.
Now here's Prez. He's covered closely. Shoots from 12. Again, the Lakers.
And that paints a pretty good picture as to why the lead is as big as it is right now.
Trailblazers trail by 17.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Los Angeles.
Fewer miscues made the difference.
Yeah, I mean, a great all-around effort. Not only did they minimize their turnovers, but kept the pressure up on D, forcing the other team to commit turnovers.
And when it's all said and done here, this will mark their 38th W on the year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over. And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Prez.
Well, I stand up and applaud this performance. The way he was able to keep everybody on the same page with his passing was tremendous. True floor general out there tonight.
44 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Second shot opportunity. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
And they've just done a great job of keeping this crowd out of the game. And we're getting closer to victory. The crowd's getting quieter.
And that's the thing. When you go on the road, two things can happen. Either the environment can affect you, or you can affect the environment. They chose the latter.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. And count it, 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Yeah, he absolutely refused to back down there. Crafty lay-in.
Fires for three. And Davis pulls it down. Here's Napier. Left side, Davis. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. So long, everyone.
There's the Chief.
Hey, good game out there, man.
Appreciate you, man. How you living? You good?
Good, man.
All right.
It was awesome, dude.
I'm going to see you soon.
Yeah.
Ooh, ain't stand a chance.
No.
They ain't stand a chance
sir.
today.
Reed.
I love it. I love this team. I love the effort.
The 2K Sports postgame.